Thanks, back over to you.
All right, Lindsay, thank you very much. We love it when Tim Groody comes to see us from Fork. How are you, my friend?
Oh, great. How are you?
Good, thank you. I was just saying in the commercial break, now we're starting to see all the different types of squash in the stores, which indicates to us that it is fall.
Yes.
But you said people don't really use them.
They don't. Well, they use butternut because it's easy to work with. Acorn squash is a little harder to work with. But if you have a little mandolin or something, you can slice it paper thin, toss it with olive oil, even a little vinegar, and eat it raw.
Don't even have to cook it.
Don't have to cook it. It'll be sweeter when you cook it, but what we're doing is we're just charring it. We just put it right on an open burner. If you have a grill, no oil or anything, you just kind of burn them.
Why no oil?
Because that'll keep them from burning. The oil protects it.
Oh, I see.
You want to just kind of char the outside and then finish it in the oven, or close the grill and put them up on a higher rack and just kind of let them bake in the oven a little bit.
Because
sweeten up.
They'll char pretty quickly on the outside, but you got to get them soft on the inside, right? That's why you got to take the extra time.
If you do it very thin, it'll cook, at one time.
And that must make them so sweet.
Yes.
Look at you. You're so brave, sticking your hand right in that flame. Chefs.
I don't have feeling in my fingers anymore.
I love that.
But what we're going to do, we have Carolina Moon.
Okay.
It's very similar to like a camembert or a brie in texture. It is from Chapel Hill.
Love that. Local-ish.
And we're just going to do a couple of little thin slices of that cheese.
People worry sometimes about the rind. You can eat the rind. It's no problem.
The rinds, most rinds are edible. Some of them are a little tough, but this is definitely edible. It is a lot stronger. It'll get you a lot of tingling in the mouth.
A little bit of bite.
Yes, which is good.
Yes.
This one, not as much, but some of them will.
Okay.
And then we've got some local apples. And we're just going to slice them.
You like the green for this?
I like the tartness. I like a lot of tartness. And also, you can slice these a little bit ahead. Like I cut this ahead of time, and it doesn't really brown as much.
Yeah.
The sweeter apples will.
They sure will.
And then we've got just a little cider vinegar, red onion. The red onion looks kind of cool as the acid turns it nice and bright.
So pretty.
And we'll do that. And this is some local watercress. This time of year, in the spring and the fall, you can get it by some creeks.
Yeah.
If you get a piece at the grocery store and you root it and you plant it by a creek, it'll keep coming back.
It will?
Yeah.
And is it a bitter flavor? Is it a sweet flavor? What's watercress flavor?
Being so dry and a little bit warm, it gets a little bit more bitterness to it.
Okay.
But that's great against your sweet squash. You got sweet onions, the tart apples in there, and we just kind of lay it. And you can do it with arugula if it's easier to find. Watercress isn't as easy to find, but...
Is this on the menu at Fork?
It is on the daily menu from time to time.
Okay.
It should be tonight, but I was off playing golf yesterday, so I'll have to figure that out first.
Sometimes golf takes precedent. Well, it is in a beautiful salad, and it's my lunch right now all of a sudden.
You got to get kind of creative and spread things out, not just pile everything.
I like that. Tim, thanks for coming to see us. Remind everybody where Fork is.
Fork is in Cornelius on Highway 115 Main Street.
Good to see you.
Great to see you.
We'll be right back after this.